circuit. Weather conditions are close to what we'll have in the default for the race on Monday night. I'm going to do a start from the pits, despite my #2 qualifying position. Looks like pings are all over the place with one horrible out there. And as a I don't know, a little guide, a little helper for our rooks that may not get to experience this track until the race, because
Green,
unfortunately
green.
I had to do the that 20 car cap for the Jefferson reverse. Just made it kind of ineffective for our league setup. So here we go, 14 laps, Summit Point main circuit from the back of the pack. Hopefully I'll get to do some pass execution and keep it clean.
Car stop on the left. You got a slow car on the right. Left side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Wait for a good time because this guy's on a defensive line and slow. Don't think I'm going to get a decent enough run out of here. Maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and sneak in there.
Left side. Clear.
Might have been better off if I'd have just waited, because I would have been able to get a good run through there and maximized my top end down here. But there's plenty of more traffic to come, so that was a good experience for me and a good view of what the inside looks like. Too much curb. That's very dangerous curb. This is the baseline setup. Like I said, default weather we'll have. This is not quite default, but it was pretty close. Don't want to get that curb either. That can really unsettle your car. I haven't had much seat time this week, and I'm extremely average, so pros will get nothing out of watching this, except maybe what to look out for from other drivers. They know that stuff though. Alright, nice defensive line by him. That's going to open it up for us. Nope, nope, nope. Stay right, dude. Stay right.
Clear.
Alright. Easy brakes. Let the camber and the tires do the hold through there. There we go. We came out at like 96, 97 versus that 92, 93 miles per hour on the last one. That's going to get us a lot faster down here.
1 minute 23.
Which is going to make it more important for me to do my neutral lift there, just to kind of steady the car before I get into the brakes. Really helps me with Logitech entry wheel and pedals. They can be so ugly sometimes. Just letting the car kind of find that steady balance where the weight is evenly distributed across all four wheels gives me much better control on my braking. If you're going to touch that little grass right there, lift. If you got any acceleration in that one, it will throw you. And you will be doing spin, spin, spin. Looks like we got a war in front of us. That's another dangerous inside curb to get. If you do some of these curbs I'm touching, it's a throttle control. If you're careful with your throttle when it's happening, then you can prevent it from losing control. But you really, they're not my fastest laps when I'm hitting them. But I feel like I've got a lot more turn in than I'm used to. I don't know if that's a humidity factor, because it was fairly warm.
Clear.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get around him. I thought we might have been stuck doing too wide.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Was not about to fight with him through that high speed right-hander. We'll get it back. Had to do some careful control with the smoke cloud that happened on that setup.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Don't make me go to fifth. I don't want to go to fifth. Good. Getting into fifth before that also it causes me trouble because it gets me unsettled when I get into the brakes. Getting that downshift right, so I'm better off if I just keep it at really high revs in fourth gear, even if I don't get as fast as possible going into the turn.
You've got 10 laps to go.
Saw some smoke coming. I did not want to get on my brakes going through there, but I was able to get just a bit of them, just to kind of give me more time to react if something happened. But a hard break there, that would have been the end of my race probably. Pretty decent sized grid. I forgot how many.
1 minute 24.2.
15, 18, up to 8. So a handful of them have been out from incidents. But I've also got, looks like 10, 11 seconds to go to get to the next one. So it's hot lap time. I'll try to put down some good laps where I stop doing bad things like that. So you can see a good line. This is another spot, 5th gears. Fast guys do it, the aliens love it. It's dangerous for me. It throws this turn all out of whack. Only time I can really get there is in traffic, and I prefer to just kind of stay off of it. Throttle control if you go wide, which is from hitting that curb, because I'm just getting more turn in than I'm used to. It's probably really dry out, or arid, I should say. And that's a weather condition I'm only beginning to really understand what that does for the density of the air going through the throttle and into the pistons. And then for the tire compounds. throttle control section, these S's. Right there, start into that one on the right. Get close to that one. Right here, aim for that white spot right there. When you're going through that turn, aim for that little marker stand, that ref stand, whatever it is. Even when you're sliding out a little bit already, start aiming there, and the car will naturally track better for you. That's a tough turn for me. I used to just stare at the road right in front of me and try to get it until I started lifting my eyes up and looking at that target. That was a horrible turn.
24.3.
The track is fairly warm, 106 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's got to be nice and air because the tires are just gripping. It's like I'm on flypaper. Missed my turn in, so I stayed off the gas. It's a little feeler for me on my flypaper remark. Find out what's happening there too. Minor adjustment on my pedals, and I've taken it from flypaper to ice. And that's just a hair later braking, so my turn in is the part I should work on, not my brake strategy. Or brake pressure. Yep. Oh, fifth gear, that's why. I didn't even realize I went into fifth. No, I was too focused on getting a later turn in at the right speed.
1 minute,
See if I could avoid those curbs.
24.3.
Guess I'm just a curb junkie this morning. I'm working on my first cup of coffee, so there is that too. Guess if I can get the tail out so that only the driver front goes over that curb, that's kind of my go-to, I think. If I can get just the one tire on them, then that seems to be what I like to do. If I get a rear tire on them, that's when they get dangerous. Yellow flag.
Now stop on the right. Go left.
I always give a lift for the yellows because you just don't know what it's going to be. Often there's nobody there. They've already hit the toe. You just don't know. It's just get it prepared. Give yourself just that fraction of a second more time to react if something is going on.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Often it'll cost you a little bit of time, but every once in a while it'll keep you in a race. Got a little bit of the rear onto that one, and that bounced me out towards the edge a little bit too much. Throttle control S's, creeping it to the right. Ooh, so got that grass, that's dangerous. What I like to do is shift so that I'm in full neutral throttle at that point.
One minute,
Is that a solstice
24.1.
in front of me? It's blue. Oh no, that's okay. Lap down. Okay. Nope, nope, bad, 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 bad. Well, that's a lap time killer. Hello, flag. Stay right, stay right, stay right, stay right, stay right.
Right side,
Oh.
clear on the right.
Ah, there's the solstice. Oh, well, yeah, we're getting right. We're gonna get that one.
Left side, clear on the left.
I didn't. I probably could have gone left in front of him, but I'm not too comfortable with those quick moves in front of people like that. I think I would have had plenty of time, but I also probably would have, that would have gone into the turn so unsettled for me, I probably wouldn't have survived it. Better off just going in on a line I know. And that's because I practice it all the time. Something for me to think about. Start practicing my cut left before the turn as if I made it around somebody. That's one I never practiced. There, I do not. A little bit of toe there made fifth really tempting. I did not want to do it.
You've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. It looks like I'll be happy with this one spot. Oh, 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 oh.
Go left.
I see somebody behind me was moving up fast, so I'm defensive. Okay, that's good.
One minute 27.5.
Yay, finally with a little pressure from traffic, I was able to get the first turn right. Oh, go figure. Jeez. Can I do the same here?
Car stop on the left.
Yeah, I wonder, I just wasn't pressuring myself
Go
enough
right.
maybe. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, I didn't see nothing, but that flag was going. He was creeping in over there. He would have been right on my racing line too. I think my spotter said car left. He was hiding in the shadows. All right, so we're up to 6th place. Just what apparently was I was taking it too easy and not even getting my turns right. Decisions.
1 minute 24.1.
I guess basically I was putting down, and it was kind of what my intent was. I was putting down an endurance race pace, keeping it clean, and finding out that I really don't get enough practice on endurance pace race either. That's something for me to do, which has a lot to explain with why in the first race where I ended up with I got lucky with a really strong qualifying, and I was right in the pack with those aliens, and man, I was just balls to the wall for the first 40 minutes. It was just, I couldn't get myself to slow down because it was just, I was in a new territory. There was aliens near me, and it was like, oh, I have a chance to drive with these guys. They were probably taking it all easy, and I was stressing out with every turn trying to keep up with them. Which ended up costing me all my positions and my safety rating, because up until about 45 minutes, I had a 1X. and then I wrecked like 3 times. All right, well that's enough of my little last week recap. That's what we
Stop
got
on the
for this race. I always do a cool down lap. That's me.
All
I'm not
right,
sure
there's
what
the
I'll talk
checkered
about
flag.
through it because I'll usually just
Great job,
me and
you did really
myself.
well.
My cool down, work off the sweats. What happened to the guy? Oh, he just left. Going too fast for my cool down lap. Tend to put it right around the my local speed limits around here, 55 to 65. A little bit slower than the speeds I like to deliver pizzas in. In my 19. Oh, I haven't had it in so long. I'm flashing back to the car. It's been gone for so long. I forgot what year it was. 1990? No, yeah, 1999. Yeah, I'm off by like a whole decade. 1999. Black and tan MX-5. All right, we'll get in here. I'll take a overview of my fastest lap. See which one that was. We did get a 6, only 43 seconds behind the leader. Go to race lap number 3, 123.3. Bunch of 124s. You've seen the cockpit view, so now let's take a look at this one here, our chase camera. First, I almost didn't hit that curb. Better than all the times I clobbered it. This turn here, it's such a feel turn. Too much brake messes you up, not enough brake messes you up. There's the camber of the tires can get it through there. This one, just take easy. This one you can go in just about from anywhere because it's such a 90-degree hairpin, whether you're a defensive line or an aggressive outside line cutting across. They're all pretty much the same, and it doesn't really matter because there's nowhere to run through. All through these S's, throttle control, throttle control, throttle control. Aim for that white spot. Aim for that little stand right there. That's your target. That'll make that turn just all of a sudden make sense. Try not to hit that curb, especially if you're fortunate enough to be next to any one of the possible 58 cars that we'll hopefully have on the grid this Monday. All right, signing off. Stay up.